Hey guys, it's Miss P here with another activity, and today we are going to be exploring density. Yes, we are going to find out if things sink or if they float. Parents, I've uploaded a hypotheses or prediction observation worksheet to Google Classroom. You can draw a picture of the object on the left-hand side. You can make your hypotheses, your guess, your prediction about if the object will sink or float. And then after the actual experiment, you will get to see if your hypothesis was true or if it was false. All right, so today, parents, I am going to be using this glass picture, which is just water inside of it, but I had to use the picture. At home, you can use Tupperware. I found for the video that the Tupperware was hard to see through because it has like that film or that fogginess to it, but you should be perfectly fine using it at home. I just put the purple food coloring in it because the videos that I watched that did this actual experiment, they used blue. Miss P didn't have blue, so I used purple. And it's kind of a funky purple. I like it. I like it. All right, guys, so we are going to find out if these things sink or float. Sink or float. Does it sink or float? Sing with me. Sink or float. Does it sink or float? Sink or float? Does it sink or float? Sink or float? So with our density today, we are going to add oil, and we are also going to add syrup to our concoction so we can see different levels of density. If it floats in water, if it sinks in oil, if it floats in oil, if it sinks in syrup. Let's find out. All right, guys, let's jump right into it. All right, guys, so let's get started. First, we're going to add the syrup. I'm going to add the syrup. Oh, this is my Save a Lot brand, not my Aunt Your Mama. Shout out to Aunt Your Mama. You guys see it? Can you see it? Or do I need to get closer? Look at that syrup. Look how dense it is. It's just sitting down at the bottom. It's not mixing with the water. It's just sitting at the bottom. Now, maybe you guys can see it on the video that the syrup is the super dark part at the bottom. Super, super dark. Super duper dark. And then now we're going to add oil. Ooh, look at those bubbles. Bubble, 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 bubble. I'm Mr. Bubbles, jabba jabbles and mirror. I'm Mr. Bubbles. I'm Mr. Bubbles. All right, so now, guys, we have the oil on the top. We have the purple food coloring, which is just water in the middle, and then we have the syrup at the bottom. The syrup at the bottom. So remember, before you do sink or float, make your hypotheses, come up with your prediction, find out if you think it will sink or float. Let's try first these balls. We're going to try these balls first. They're hollow. They don't bounce. Right? Oops. Let's see. So what do you guys think? Sink or float? All right. Whoa, they didn't get far at all. So they are sitting on top of the oil. The balls are sitting on top of the oil. So they aren't very dense because they didn't make it too far. All right, what's next? Let's try these nails. Let's see, they're a little bit heavier than the balls. And Miss P is gonna use a bunch of them. And we're gonna see how dense they are. Ready? Make your hypotheses. Sink or float. Whoa! Can you see the nails at the bottom? They made it all the way down to the syrup. And they're not sitting on top of the syrup either. They're like at the bottom. So we know nails are extremely dense. Let's try these tomatoes. They were on their way out, guys. They were on their way out for trash day. So we're going to see if they sink or float. Let's try two. I'm going to try one at a time because I know I want to hear it say bloop, and I'll do another one and say bloop. So let's try it, guys. Sink or float. Tomato. Bloop. Oh. But look though, guys. The tomato it got past the oil. It's past the oil. And it's also past the water. But it's floating on top of the syrup. It's not sitting in the syrup. It's floating.
They look like strawberries.
They do kind of look like strawberries. All right, what else do we want to try? I had some celery that was on its way out as well. Let's see how far the celery makes it. Let's see. We'll use two pieces. Bloop, bloop. Oh, cool. The celery's up at the top. Now, it's not floating on top of the oil like the balls are, but it is floating inside of the oil. Okay, celery, with your dense self, with your dense self, with your dense self. I forgot to ask you your hypotheses. I hope you guys came up with if you thought it was going to sink or float before. Miss P's getting a little ahead of us. I'm so excited. All right. Now, let's try the big one. No, let's save the orange. We'll save the orange. Let's save the orange. Hypothesis, sink or float.
Just gonna stand.
Bloop. Well, it's kind of hard to see what's going on with the pencil because you didn't fill the picture up. But it looks like it's floating above the syrup. So it looks like above the syrup is floating. So it's floating in the water. In the water. I used the medicine cup. Only because Ryan did. I watched Ryan do this experiment before I did. So let's see. Sink or float. Bloop. Up. That medicine cup is floating right on top of the oil, right along with those hollow balls. I see you, medicine cup, over there with those balls.
Maybe.
All right, guys. Ba 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 ba. Let's see. Make your hypothesis. Sink or float. Bloop. Okay, so it's floating in water. It made it down to the syrup, but then it bounced right back up. So we see how dense the orange is because it's sitting inside of that pretty purple potion. A little bit of alliteration there for you. All right. I have a couple grapes, and this is going to be it. Sink or float. Okay. The grapes look like they kind of got into a traffic jam there. But do you see them, guys? They're floating inside of that purple, pretty potion. Oh, no. Did one of them make it down? Yes. The grapes are all the way down. They're all the way down. They're down there with the tomatoes. So they're floating on top of the syrup. On top of the syrup. All right, guys. So that is all the materials that Miss P brought to make the hypothesis for the sink or float. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope that your guess, your predictions were correct. I hope that you use fun things in your house to pop inside of the water. And now we know a little bit about density, how dense things are, and how things don't just sink or float in water. They can sink and float in oil, and they can sink and float inside of syrup as well. All right. So upload your hypothesis sheets, send them to me via text message or Google Classroom. I truly enjoyed this activity, guys. And I'll see you next time.